And I'm going to put the question on 22-2.
They may have extended their sitting yesterday from the normal closing time of 5:30 p.m. to midnight. But what parliamentarians were doing burning the midnight oil is what has left Kenyans wondering whether or not to give the MPs a thumbs up or question their motive to try and mutilate the constitution to suit their selfish interests. By staying in the chambers late into the night, the MPs were preparing a shocker for Kenyans in what may have been seen as an attempt to force amendments that may see the Strong Elections Act in the Kenyan Constitution watered down. Although some of the amendments passed last night were later revoked early Thursday morning, those in the House Wednesday night had attempted to have the president and his running mate vie for more than one elective post, allow aspiring governors and senators who do not hold university degrees to contest, and also allow MPs to switch parties without resigning their seats.
Honorable members, I now wish to put the question that the provisions relating to the Elections Act, Section 22.2, be amended as proposed by the Honorable Kimunya. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of the contrary opinion say no? No. The ayes have it.
And so Kenyans woke up to rude shock this morning when they learned that business transacted in Parliament late in the night was indeed an act of betrayal of the Constitution by MPs. Perhaps feeling the guilt of their actions at night and maybe the negative reaction from a cross-section of Kenyans, the MPs later rescinded their move, perhaps to save the face of the august House. Some MPs who were not in the House last night were quick to point the repercussions of the move and urged their colleagues to reverse the amendments.
We have to accept it. If you don't have the qualifications, you will miss 5 years and you will come back after you are competent.
We invest so much in education. There should be high returns for it at such levels as being elected to positions in the county assemblies and the National Assembly. Chair, I support this complete deletion of the amendments yesterday and returning to constitutional provisions.
Although the degree requirement still stands, Parliament passed an amendment allowing candidates to change parties at will. This will allow losers at party's nomination stage to quickly vie for the same seat under a different party. Had the amendment not been introduced, aspirants were required to be members of a party for at least 3 months before vying for any seat.
It must be understood that there is no institution, not the presidency, not Parliament. There is no institution which is above the Constitution. The Constitution is supreme.
Every time the executive would like to undermine progressive gains in legislation, this always comes by way of statute law miscellaneous amendment bills.
Also introduced in the amendments will be the parliamentary vetting of the chair and commissioners of the National Cohesion and Integration Commission. NCIC current office bearers were directly nominated by the President. Aaron Ochieng, KTN Prime.